Hey everyone, in this video what we're going to do is we're going to evaluate the integral from 0 to 5 pi divided by 2 of the square root of cosecant of x divided by the square root of cosecant of x plus the square root of secant of x dx by changing the direction of integration. Now this method is also known as King's method. So we begin by setting x to be equal to 5 pi divided by 2 minus y. In differentiating both sides we have dx is equal to minus dy. Now, rewriting our integral in terms of the substitution we've made, we have the integral from 5 pi divided by 2 to 0 of the square root of cosecant of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y divided by the square root of cosecant of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y plus the square root of secant of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y times minus dy. And we can use the following identity to get rid of the minus sign. This basically allows us to get rid of the minus sign by switching the limits of integration. Now, cosecant of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y can be rewritten as 1 over sine of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y, and in the same way secant of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y can be rewritten as 1 over cosine of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y. This makes it clear that we can use the following identities to rewrite what we have as the following. We have cosine of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y is equal to cosine of 5 pi divided by 2 times cosine of y plus sine of 5 pi divided by 2 times sine of y. And we have sine of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y is equal to sine of 5 pi divided by 2 times cosine of y minus cosine of 5 pi divided by 2 times sine of y. Now remember, cosine of 5 pi divided by 2 is equal to 0 and sine of 5 pi divided by 2 is equal to 1. This means that 1 over sine of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y is equal to 1 over cosine of y, which is just equal to secant of y, and 1 over cosine of 5 pi divided by 2 minus y is equal to 1 over sine of y, which is just equal to cosecant of y. This allows us to rewrite our integral in the following way. We have the integral from 0 to 5 pi over 2 of the square root of secant of y divided by the square root of secant of y plus the square root of cosecant of y dy. If we set our integral equal to I, and we do the same for the integral in blue, and we add these two integrals and use the following integral identity, we have 2i is equal to the integral from 0 to 5 pi over 2 of the square root of cosecant of x plus the square root of secant of x divided by the exact same thing, dx, which is just equal to the integral from 0 to 5 pi over 2 of 1 dx, which is just equal to 5 pi over 2. And if we just divide by 2, we get that I is equal to 5 pi divided by 4, which is the final answer to this problem. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this content useful. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or problems you'd like to see get solved, leave them in the comment section below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you have a great day.